This is Tony T here from TonySpace.com with our MLB Pick Show for Tuesday, June 17th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at TonySpace.com, making it a great channel to subscribe to. We run our live show every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Tony 6 Morning Show. I host it. The cappers join me. We give you game-by-game picks from the major sports, so make sure you guys tune in. The live chat's open so you guys can interact with us with your picks, your pick suggestions, comments, requests. Check us out on that live show. Give us a like, a thumbs up on this video. It really helps us out. You can also show us our support by becoming a channel member. Hit that join button. You'll also get early access to my videos. We are looking for cappers this time of the year, so you can apply. Just send us an email. The contact form's on our website on the upper right, tonyspeaks.com, or you can ask for a live audition in our live shows. We'll accept those as well, so check us out there. Then visit our site, tonyspeaks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers, get signed up. You see our top performers here like Rod Zawacki for the year, Mills, Sean, Ron, all these guys you know from our live shows as well as our YouTube videos. Biller's been hot. Ramon has been red hot. Solo on the leaderboards. Latest picks here center the page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for this card here on Tuesday. All of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Then our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Phillies and the Marlins. This one for Tuesday. All right, Jesus Luzardo gets to start for Philadelphia. Luzardo has 14 starts, an ERA 4.23, whip of 1.40. Lefty strikes out 27%, 7% walks, the ground ball rate 42%, 0.69 home runs per 9 innings. Quantrill starts for Miami. Quantrill in 13 starts, an ERA 5.61, whip of 1.50. Righty fans 18%, 7.5% walks, the ground ball rate of 35%, 1.21 home runs per 9 innings. Philadelphia's been batting now .332 in their past 6 games. Their bullpen has an ERA of 4.30 on the road. Miami hitting .274 against left-handed starters. Luzardo in his past 5 starts, an ERA over 9. The Miami bullpen in their past 6 games has an ERA near 5.5. Miami 20-5. The over as a home dog of plus 150 to plus $2. Pick here will be Philadelphia and Miami over 8. Pirates and the Tigers. This one for Tuesday. Bailey Falter starts for Pittsburgh. Falter has 14 starts with an ERA of 3.36, whip of 1.12. Lefty strikes out 15%, 8.5% walks, a ground ball rate of 39%, 0.84 home runs per 9 innings. Casey Mize gets to start for Detroit. Mize made 11 starts, an ERA 2.95, whip of 1.28. Righty fans 21%, 7% walks, a ground ball rate of 41%. 1.33 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 4.07. Pittsburgh hitting .210 on the road. Tigers have hit .235 over their past 29 games. Falter in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 2.25. Mize in his 4 home starts, an ERA of 1.54. Pirates bullpen past 7 games has an ERA of 1.48. They are 10-1 the under on the as a road underdog of plus 150 to plus $2. Tigers 6-1 the under at home, facing an NL team that allows 4 runs per game or fewer. That scores 4 runs per game or fewer. Here, the pick here will be on Pittsburgh and Detroit under 8.5. Rockies and the Nationals. This one for Tuesday. Antonio Zenzatella will start for Colorado. Zenzatella appeared in 14 games. His ERA 7.23, whip of 2.03. Righty fans 11%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls come in at 50%. 1.64 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 5.51. Michael Soroka gets a start for Washington. Soroka got 8 starts, an ERA 5.14, whip of 1.12. Righty strikes out 23%, 5.5% walks, a ground ball rate of 50%, 1.71 home runs per 9 innings. Colorado batting .275 in their past 6 games with the Nationals at .243. Washington bullpen at home carries an ERA of 6.5. Washington 0-6 is a home favorite if minus 110 or higher. That's a minus 6.5 unit loss. Rockies 5-5 on the road, facing a team with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower. That's a plus 5 unit return. Pick here Colorado plus 175. Angels, and the Yankees for Tuesday. Kyle Hendricks gets to start for LA. Hendricks in 13 starts, an ERA 5.20, whip of 1.32. The veteran strikes out 14.5%, 7% walks, a ground ball rate of 40%, 1.52 home runs per 9 innings. Will Warren gets to start for New York. Warren, 14 starts, ERA 4.86, whip of 1.37. Righty fans 29%, 10.5% walks. The ground ball is 42%, 0.86 home runs per 9 innings. Now, WSIP is 3.23. Yankees hitting .218 over their past 6 games. Warren in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 5.32. LA bullpen over their past 28 games carries an ERA of 3.64. LA 4-5 is road underdog of plus 125 to plus 250. That's a plus 3.5 unit return. New York 5-5 at home against losing teams, losing 3.5 units. Pick your LA plus 210. Diamondbacks and Blue Jays for Tuesday. Brandon Pfaadt is your starter for Arizona. Pfaadt has 14 starts, an ERA 5.50, the whip 1.42. Righty strikes out 18%, 6% walks, the ground ball rate of 42%, 1.79 home runs per 9 innings. Chris Bassett gets to start for Toronto. Bassett made 14 starts, an ERA 3.70, whip of 1.31. Veteran has 23% strikeouts, 5.5% walks, the ground ball is 46%, 1.12 home runs per 9 innings. Arizona hitting .246 on the road. Toronto over their past 6 games hitting .278. Pfaadt in his past 5 starts has an ERA of 9.61. Bassett in his 7 home starts carries an ERA of 2.47. Arizona bullpen in their past 27 games an ERA of 5.23. Blue Jays at home a bullpen ERA of 3.31. Arizona 4-12 on the road when lying between plus 125 and minus 125. That's a minus 8.5 unit loss. Toronto 10-2 at home against the National League. That's a plus 8.2 unit return. Pick your Toronto minus 120. Twins and the Reds. This one for Tuesday. David Festa starts for Minnesota. Festa has 5 starts on the year, an ERA 4.76, whip of 1.32. Righty fans 26%, 9.5% walks. The ground balls serve 31%, 1.59 home runs per 9 innings. Andre Abbott starts for Atlanta. Abbott has 11 starts, an ERA 1.87, whip of 0.97. Lefty strikes out 26%, 8% walks. The ground balls 29%, 0.86 home runs per 9 innings. Minnesota hitting .234 on the road. Their bullpen in their past 6 games has an ERA of 8.18. The Reds over their past 6 games hitting .287. They are 13-9 at home when lying between plus 125 and minus 125. That's a plus 4 unit return. Pick your Cincinnati minus 112. Mets and the Braves. This one for Tuesday. David Peterson starts for New York. Peterson in 13 starts, an ERA 2.49, whip of 1.19. Lefty in the fans 22%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate 57%. Limited home run damage. Spencer Schwallenbach gets a start for Atlanta. Schwallenbach got 14 starts, an ERA 3.11, whip of 1. The righty strikes out 24%, 4% walks. The ground ball is 49%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Atlanta batting .218 against left-handed starters. Peterson in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 1.78. New York bullpen has performed well on the road. Atlanta bullpen past 6 games an ERA of 4.50. Mets 9-4 on the road, facing an NL team batting .255 or lower. That's a plus 3.5 unit return. Atlanta 1-5 at home, facing teams that average 1.25 home runs per game or greater. That's a minus 6 unit loss. Pick your New York plus 118. Orioles and the Rays. This one for Tuesday. Dean Kremer gets to start for Baltimore. Kremer appeared in 14 games, an ERA 4.99, whip of 1.37. Righty fans 18%, 6% walks. The ground balls 39%, 1.36 home runs for 9 innings. Zach Littell makes a start for Tampa Bay. Littell posted 14 starts, an ERA of 3.84, whip of 1.11. Righty strikes out 17%, 3% walks. The ground balls 42%, 2.18 home runs per 9 innings. Baltimore batting .233 on the road with a bullpen ERA of 4.55. Tampa Bay in their past 6 games hitting .269 with a bullpen ERA of 1.69. Kremer on the road has an ERA of 6.33. Baltimore 1-5 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 3.45 or lower. That's a minus 4.5 unit loss. Rays 15-9 when lying at home between even money and minus 150. That's a plus 3.3 unit return. Pick your Tampa Bay minus 120. Cardinals and the White Sox. This one for Tuesday. Matthew Liberatore gets a start for St. Louis. Liberatore got 13 starts, an ERA of 4.17, whip of 1.19. Lefty strikes out 20%, 3.5% walks. The ground ball served 41%, 0.86 home runs per 9 innings. Sean Burke starts for Chicago. Burke appeared in 14 games, an ERA 4.71, whip of 1.44. Righty fan 17.5%, 10.5% walks. The ground ball rate 32%, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. St. Louis banged 229 in their past 7 games with a bullpen ERA of 2.88. Chicago in their past 6 games hitting 216, but a bullpen ERA of 2.86. St. Louis 8-5 in the under on the road, facing a team that averages 0.9 home runs per game or fewer. Chicago 3-2 the under at home, facing an NL team batting 255 or lower. Pick here St. Louis and Chicago under 8.5. Brewers and Cubs for Tuesday. Chad Patrick starts for Milwaukee. Patrick appeared in 15 games. His ERA 3.25, whip of 1.26. Righty fans 23%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate of 27%, 0.84 home runs per 9 innings. Ben Brown gets a start for Chicago. Brown in 14 appearances, ERA 5.71, whip of 1.47. Righty strikes out 27%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate 42%, 1.04 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 3.30. Wind blowing out 79 degrees at game time. Brown in his past 7 games, past 5 starts, an ERA of 7.16. Brewers bullpen in their past 7 games, an ERA of 3.12. They have won 3 of 4 on the road. Chicago 2-4 at home, facing an NL team with an bullpen with an NL starter of ERA of 3.2 or lower that's losing 3.2 units. Pick here Milwaukee plus 129. Royals and Rangers for Tuesday. Seth Lugo starts for KC. Lugo has 12 starts, ERA 3.18, whip of 1.15. Righty strikes out 18.5%, 8% walks, ground ball rate of 41%, 1.53 home runs per 9 innings. Jack Leiter starts for Texas. Liger has 12 starts, ERA 3.88, whip of 1.24. The righty fans 19%, 12% walks, a ground ball rate of 41%. 0.97 home runs per 9 innings. KC banged 213 in their past 6 games. Rangers hitting 229 at home. Leiter in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 3.38. KC bullpen has been sharp at home. Rangers in their past 6 games, a bullpen ERA of 2.05. Texas 27-9 to the under at home. Royals 7-3 to the under on the road. Face an AL starter with a whip of 1.3 or lower. Pick here KC and Texas under 8.5. Red Sox and the Mariners for Tuesday. Walker Buehler starts for Boston. Buehler in 11 starts, an ERA 5.01, whip of 1.38. Righty fans 21%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate 44%, 1.78 home runs per 9 innings. Brian Wu gets the start for Seattle. Wu got 13 starts, ERA 3.39, whip of 0.98. Righty strikes out 22%, 3.5% walks. The ground ball rate 39%, 1.2 home runs per 9 innings. Seattle hitting 222 at home. The Red Sox in their past 6 games hitting 230. Their bullpen has performed well on the road. Wu at home an ERA of 2.53. Boston 15-10 the under on the road against right-handed starters. Pick here Boston, Seattle under 7.5. Guardians and Giants. This one for Tuesday. Slade Cecconi starts for Cleveland. Cecconi got 5 starts, ERA 4.26, whip of 1.34. Righty fans 26%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate 34%, 2.13 home runs per 9 innings. Robbie Ray gets the start for San Francisco. Ray has 14 starts, ERA 2.55, whip of 1.12. Lefty strikes out 28%, 10% walks. The ground ball rate 40%, 0.66 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland batting 207 in their past 6 games. San Francisco in their past 6 games hitting 263. Ray in his past 5 starts an ERA of 1.74. San Francisco bullpen at home has an ERA of 2.43. Guardians 2-6 to the run line on the road against left-handed starters. That's a -5.5 unit loss. San Francisco 3-1 to the run line at home, facing a starter that allows 1 or greater home runs per start. That's a +2 unit return. Pick here San Francisco run line -1.5 runs at +130. Astros Athletics for Tuesday. Jason Alexander expected to start for Houston. Alexander was a waiver claim by Houston after getting cut by these Athletics. He had 4 appearances on the year, allowing 12 earned runs with 5 strikeouts in 4 innings. He had 18 appearances in 2022 with the Brewers with an ERA of 5.40, whip of 1.62. He did produce good numbers in the minors this year. J.P. Sears expected to start for the Athletics. Boy, this Athletics team's just been juggling their pitching staff. Sears has 14 starts, ERA 5.08, whip of 1.25. The lefty strikes out 19%, 4.5% walks. The ground balls are 32%, 1.86 home runs per 9 innings. Houston batting .284 in their past 6 games. Athletics batting .268 at home with a bullpen ERA of 5.71. Sears in his past 6 starts an ERA approaching 9. Athletics 13-7 to the over at home, facing teams that outscore opponents by half run per game or greater. Pick your Houston Athletics over the total. Padres and Dodgers for Tuesday. Randy Vasquez starts for San Diego. Vasquez has 14 starts in ERA 3.57, whip of 1.40. The righty fans 14%, 12% walks. The ground ball rate 41%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. Matt Sauer expected to start for LA. Sauer appeared in 8 games, ERA 5.68, whip of 1.38. Righty strikes out 18%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball rate 44%, 1.42 home runs per 9 innings. Sango batting .273 in their past 6 games, but a bullpen ERA of 5.06. LA at home batting .278 with 68 homers in 37 games. Sauer in his past 3 starts allowed 13 runs in 9 2/3 innings. The Dodger bullpen in their past 6 games an ERA of 5.47. San Diego 7-4 to the over on the road, facing an NL starter that allows 4.5 runs per game or greater. LA 6-1 to the over at home, facing a starter that averages less than 5 innings a start. Pick here San Diego and LA over the total. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel from myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. Our live show airs every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tony's Picks Morning Show. The cappers join me going game by game with you with picks from the major sports. The live chat's open so you guys can give us your picks, request picks, suggest picks, and also give us your comments if you would. Give us a like, a thumbs up on this video. You really help us build up our audience. It's greatly appreciated. And of course, you can, if you'd like to join as a channel member, hit the join button. It's a way to support us here on our YouTube channel. And of course, you also get early access to my videos that way. And we are looking for cappers. You can apply on our live shows there, or you can send us an email, contact form at Tony'sPicks.com, upper right corner. And of course, visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there like Ron, Mills, Sean, Ron, all these guys you know from our live show as well as our YouTube videos. Bittler on top, you see him on the videos on our channel as well. Ramon has been hot on the leaderboard. You see him on our live shows as well as on on-demand videos. El Nino's, Kevin Thomas, Solo, all these guys you know from our YouTube channel. Real cappers put in the work, so support them and click their links, get signed up. Latest print picks here, center of the page with best bets and more. We'll be locked and loaded for this card on Tuesday. And our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. That's going to do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys later.